Okay, more about this movie. Truth or Dare, Critical Madness. So there's the cover of the movie. The cover of the DVD here is much scarier than the actual movie itself, which is kind of funny. Because like when I first got this, so I'm going off the memory of when I saw this over 30 years ago, when I was around 10 or 11, and I'm remembering I had this emotional memory of it, being scared of it when I was a kid, and then so when I get the movie uh, from Amazon, and before I even watched it, I'm looking at the cover, I'm thinking, oh wow, this does look like a scary movie. Look how scary the cover of this movie, the cover for this movie is. Like the eyes are all like kind of like almost like Asian, like almond eyes, almond shaped eyes, and like it's like a skull. Yeah, and there's ants crawling on the face. Just very scary looking, in my opinion. Uh, this image though, this image, it's not in the movie at all. That's not what the mask looks like at all. So kind of weird that they use this for the cover because it's not really doesn't really have too much to do with the movie. So, all right. So I'm going to read what's on the case of the DVD here. It's time to play Truth or Dare. Truth or Dare, a Critical Madness. No, not Tom. A Tim, a Tim Ritter film. Did I say that right before when I mentioned the writer director? I hope I said that right. It's Tim, a Tim Ritter film. That's the writer and director. Tim Ritter. Tim. Uh, this is on the here's so this is the actor who plays the killer. This is on the side here. That's him. That's John Bryce. Kind of looks weird. Okay. So okay, on the back. Uh, for the special features, there's commentary. It says commentary tracks. It's just a commentary. I don't know why it says commentary tracks. There's just one commentary. Preview trailers. This is something that's been bugging me. It's okay. So it says preview trailers. So when I was young, the first time uh, I was ever introduced to the concept of when they would show a little bit of a movie to promote the movie, that was, from my memory, those were called previews. So back in the 80s and the 90s, that's what I thought those things were called, previews, where you're getting a promotion of a movie, especially if it's like a movie that's coming out in the theater, a new movie especially, not just for that, but like when you would rent a movie, you would get promotions for movies, and they were called previews. And I don't know what happened. At some point, they decided to call those trailers. So I know there's some more history about that term, those terms, like back in the early days of when movies were first introduced to humanity, like literally like the idea of like a trailer, like you'd think I think maybe those promotions for movies or whatever, they would come at the end of a main feature, and so they would be trailing. They would be that's why I think that's why they were called trailers. I think, but like thinking about it literally, like preview, that makes more sense in my opinion because you're previewing it. So you're watching this before you watch what it's promoting, the movie or whatever. So I think preview makes more sense than trailer. Anyway, that's something that's been bugging me through the years because I was like, why are they calling these previews trailers now? Anyway. Alright, so more about the special features. There's a behind-the-scenes featurette with slideshow. Yeah. Slideshow. That's one thing that always bugs me. Like, some special features are not as interesting or exciting. I like photo galleries. Ugh. Like sometimes they're okay, I guess. I guess it depends on what the photos are in the photo gallery and the special features for movies. But like for the most part, I don't like photo galleries. I don't see the point. They're just photos of what was in art you already saw in the movie. Like if you wanted to see these images, why wouldn't you just watch the movie? Like what's the point of just looking at photos of the movie? Unless they're like images of what wasn't in the movie, like behind the scenes. But even then, it's kind of boring just to watch photos going by, in my opinion. Unless they're really exciting photos. Uh, so behind the scenes are okay, I guess, because it's not in the movie. But especially like if it's just photos from the movie, what's the point of that? It's just I don't like those, especially if they're like really long. Some special features for some DVDs that I've had, like there's a lot of images in these photo galleries. It's just like ugh, I'll watch it just because I bought this, but like it's not very interesting. So don't really care for photo galleries. And then okay, so more special features here. There's a film facts and more. I don't know why it says and more. That's pretty much it for the special features. Okay, so and then it says there's a description of the movie on the back. Meet. Oh, okay. So here's the name of the guy. Meet Mike Strauber. He plays a deadly game. He plays truth or dare with everyone, even himself. Truth or Dare, a child's game turned into a psychotic, twisted game of self destruction. This non stop psycho thriller packed with action will assault you personally. Mike Strauber, played brilliantly by John Brace, formerly, oh, this is funny, formerly of the Burt Reynolds Playhouse. Burt Reynolds Playhouse. I'm not sure what that is. That sounds funny. Brings you to the edge of your seat with passionate understanding coupled with unbridled hatred. If anyone asks you to play Truth or Dare, tell them you've seen the movie. Includes a special performance from a young AJ McLean of the Backstreet Boys. Oh, well, that sounds nice. The way they describe it's a special performance where he gets murdered with a chainsaw. What a special performance that is. Okay, and then here's some quotes, uh, promotional quotes. Will numb you in its brutality. That's by Movies Unlimited. Moments of shocking violence. That's by BeIndependent.com. And then a bona fide cult classic. That's by HorrorView.com. So it's rated 17 by the IDRB, recommended for ages 17 and older. Well, would have been nice to have known that when I was watching it when I was 10 or 11. So it was not even recommended for me at that time. Not that that would have stopped me from watching it. But that makes sense. So it's recommended for 17 and older. So when I first saw it, I was 10 or 11. So maybe that's why I was so scared of it at that time. Sub Rosa Studios. Cover by James Reilly. Copyright 2010. So this was made in 2010. Not the movie. Just this. CRS Cinema LLC. All rights reserved. 2010. So that's when they made the DVD for this. All right. So that's that. Okay, yeah. So the cover was much scarier than the actual movie. All right. So then the menu options. Oh, this is kind of funny. Sometimes on DVDs they'll get a little creative with the rather than just saying play movie or play feature, scene select, or languages, audio, special features. Sometimes the people who make the DVDs get a little creative with their. I've noticed this on other movies DVDs as well. So on just to make it more fun, I guess, when you're selecting the movies, as long as you are able to figure out what because they change it. So as long as you're able to figure out, oh, that's where I go to play the movie, or that's where I go to if I want to go to subtitles or the special features. As long as you're able to figure that out, as long as you're not confused by their how they're changing it, how they're being fun about it, the menu options. So for this, the Truth or Dare menu options, uh, Go Mad is the first option. Go Mad. So that's if you want to watch the movie, you have to select Go Mad. And then there's Bloody Chunks. Bloody Chunks, when you select Bloody Chunks, that is the scene select option. And then there is Explosive Extras. So that's where the special features are. So that's a little different. All right. So then there's the special features. So there's a commentary with the writer director, who is Tim Ritter. Yeah, Tim Ritter. And there's a couple other people in the commentary. One of them is Alan Richards for Independent.com. And then there's another one. It was hard to hear. I had because it didn't say the names when you click on the commentary. It just says commentary. Well, I think it says commentary by the writer director. So, but it doesn't mention these other people. These other people that are in the commentary. The third one is. It said he said Mitch. I couldn't make out what his last name was. Mitch. I think he said he was a prison guard. But I think he said he was just like a friend. I'm not sure what his qualifications for being involved in the commentary was, because like these other two, there's this writer director, and then there's these other two people that didn't have anything to do with the making of the movie. Uh, but this prison guard named Mitch, I guess he was. I think he said he was a friend of uh, Alan Richards for Independent.com. So that's a little weird. Uh, I listened to the commentary several years ago when I first bought this, but then so I was trying to I skimmed through the commentary. I listened to a little bit here and there just to describe a couple of things that they mention in the commentary. Well, guess I'll stop there. Uh, I have a few more things to say. But this video is long enough. And I have to go now because it's time to eat, and I want to have time to upload the videos that I just made today. And it's Friday, so I don't do videos on the weekend, so this is gonna have to wait. Gonna have to wait for the rest of wait for making the rest of these videos from these notes here till Monday. All right, so that's it for now.